Why do I have a knife to my throat? Okay. My name is Maame and I live in Toronto. I am, of course, Ghanaian, and we are in the World Cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, we're not in the World Cup, but you know you're in Group L.
Mm-hmm.
Like Group L.
Are you... Ref, can you foul? This is why I'm very pained. Are you okay? Should we get to...
I'm a bit sad. Actually, I'm lying. I'm quite devastated.
Of South Africa. I remember when they hosted in 2010. I can still hear Waka Waka, hey, playing in my ear.
Yeah.
I can still remember all those songs.
Oh,
Some third place teams are going to go through. So I can already imagine you guys bringing out your calculators and doing
that's gonna happen.
all those minors.
That's gonna happen. It's
carry
the
one
standard
over.
given. Like, we are going to calculate. We've already bought calculators. Like,
Yeah.
I heard they ship them with the players. Who's going furthest?
Yeah.
I may be pushing for the US, but my preference is not the US. It would be Canada
Of
to
course.
go the furthest.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the ME Toronto podcast. And as you can see today on the set, it's much more relaxed, it's much more chilled. I'm having my Canadian jersey on. We have the Canadian flag in the background, and I have a wonderful guest here with me. Her name is Maame, and as you can see from her jersey, she's a Ghanaian. So she's repping Ghana in this podcast. No need, don't worry, don't boo behind the camera, it's okay. But yeah, Maame, please let me give you an opportunity to introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Maame and I live in Toronto. I am, of course, Ghanaian, and we are in the World Cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, we're not in the World Cup, but you know you're in Group L.
Mm-hmm.
Like Group L.
Ref, can you foul?
But yeah, jokes aside, congratulations on making it. Like, I'm so jealous. I can't even lie. And the fact that you guys got games here in Canada is just insane. Like, what are the odds? Don't know. I mean, somebody would have gotten that. Maybe the guys in the US, but here in Canada, you have Ghana.
We have such a big community here as well, so it's really amazing.
In fact, you know what? Let's jump right there. You said something about community. How big is the Ghanaian community here in Canada?
Oh, it's pretty big, and it's actually very shocking to me because I first moved here with the mindset that we weren't that populous here in Toronto, in Canada as a whole. But especially with the tournament coming into town, like this year, I have seen so much of Ghanaians.
It's
like everyone
out.
who was hibernating is like out, and I'm like, you hear people, I'm Ghanaian. I'm like, are you sure you're Ghanaian? Because I feel like we've got some naturalized people over time. But it's a huge community. It's really a huge community here. And yeah, I'm very excited about this summer. So,
sticking on the theme of community, I know you're hosting watch along events. For those wondering, it's called Afro Match Days. Am I correct on that?
you are very correct.
Yes. So please tell us about that. What is that all about?
Yes. So I've always liked soccer. I'm a big soccer fan. I particularly love tournaments, so I really enjoy watching like the Copa America, the Euros, the AFCON, the World Cup.
Yeah, it's soccer. Hey.
I love it. Like, I love tournaments. I don't watch EPL as much. Because it's very prolonged, and sometimes it's very exactly. You have to really follow it, and don't get me wrong, I still love it, I still enjoy it, but I like those short stints where like teams get to battle it out in a very short time. So yeah, I heard, you know how they predict which country is gonna host the games like years in advance. So I realized that Canada was gonna be one of them, and I was like, it would be amazing to have like the diaspora have a place where they can watch the game within their culture and, you know, spread the love to the rest of the community. So yeah, that's why we built Afro Match Days, and our first set of events is called Jersey and Jollof. So yeah.
Wait, please. You mentioned something about Jollof there. Like, what
did.
type of Jollof is being served, so that we'll know what to expect when people are coming for like the watch-alongs?
Good question. Well, the concept
Be careful
of
with
this,
your answer.
Yes, I'm very careful with this. It's very diplomatic and political. But anyway, the concept of it is to have all the diaspora from the west, the north, the east, the south of Africa together and really explore each other's cultures. So jollof is one of the most popular African meals right now, if we are being very honest, because before we even chose a name, we did a little bit of a survey and we were going around asking people who are not African that, hey, what's African meal do you know? And like 9 out of 10 said jollof. Wow. So that kind of also advised the name, right? So there's gonna be different types of jollof.
So it's not from one particular place.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
No.
Let's talk about the fact that Nigeria didn't qualify.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you okay? Have you recovered?
I feel like it will hit me like a break on the 11th.
Okay.
When are people playing again? When is your first game? I believe that's
for Afro Match Days. You mean Ghana?
No, for Ghana. I think it's 17th
June. Yeah.
I think that's when you need to pay me. When I see you guys making noise and running all over social media.
Yeah, well, we better win. Black Stars.
Like if
we have to win.
If Nigeria was here, I feel like this city would be on fire.
It would have
now.
Been different.
Like the noise would have been too much. Like you can't contain us. Like it would have been a lot. Different.
And it really hurts me, in as much as I'm Ghanaian and everything, it really hurts my soul that Nigeria didn't make it. Because I think that would have made the perfect energy and it would have been so sweet. Like
anyway. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like we had the qualifiers. We really feel that the early stages, I think our team was struggling, and then we got a new coach, a new manager. He tried his best. We got to like some playoffs. I think we lost to DRC, DR Congo at the end. So I'm wishing them the best. I mean, they took the ticket, so they better use it. Really, they better make good use of it.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, when I was just watching Nigeria, I don't know if you watched the last AFCON.
I did not. Oh, the whole AFCON. I watched some of the games.
Yeah, did you watch any Nigerian game?
No, I did not. But I heard it was
the scores.
Yes.
Like we're doing so well.
So what happened?
So I was just like,
what happened?
This team is probably the best in Africa. I mean, we lost to Morocco. That was kind of like their defense is really strong. Their defense is really strong. People expect them to do really well in the World Cup.
I'm tipping them to win, actually.
To win the World Cup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're going to get to your predictions, but that's a very bold one already. That's a very, very bold prediction.
Yeah, I'm kind of tipping them to win, but anyways.
But yes, so we had such a good attack with Osimhen and Ademola Lookman. Like, they're just banging in goals, and it's just like these guys are not going to be in the World Cup. Well, it's all right. Don't worry.
Right. Yeah.
So
next time.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a team to support.
Of course, we all do.
Yeah, so we're going to be supporting Canada over here. I mean, it's Emmy Toronto after all. Yeah. So we're going to be supporting Canada as Nigeria fall our hand. But then there's also the other African teams. I believe Senegal, Ivory Coast.
We're 10 this year.
10.
And that's never happened before.
Yeah, they expanded the size of the tournament, which makes it much more interesting and much more disappointing that in 10 countries, Nigeria still didn't make it through.
I know.
Anyway,
what are the odds?
I'll stop hammering that.
And it looks like you're very pained. Are you okay? Should we get you some?
Let's move to the next session. But yeah.
Yeah.
Are you watching any games live?
In the stadium?
Yeah.
None confirmed yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I would love to.
Okay. I remember I was checking for the tickets online, and have you seen the prices? Especially for even Canada games, like Canadian games.
Yes. And the funny thing is, I was just reading something online a few days back, and there have been concerns that it's not sold out. And knowing Canada when it comes to anything sports, it's very hard to imagine that tickets are not sold out. So what really is the issue? I can't seem to tell. And
the pricing is too much. Like, it's just too much. 2,000. I mean, the cheapest, and this was around last year when they were doing draws.
Way higher.
I saw it was like around 1,000. Yeah. Now it's over 2K for one ticket.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
it's unrealistic.
I feel like the soccer culture here in Canada is not as big as the likes of hockey, baseball, and basketball, if we are being very honest.
Yeah.
So you need to find a way to entice people to love the game.
I like the way you say soccer so naturally.
No, I did. It's been a very serious adaptation for me to move from football to soccer. Yeah. But let's be very honest, football is football.
Yeah, anytime I say soccer, I feel like
I'm I'm trying to adapt. So yes, soccer.
So I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I just have so many things to ask you.
No, hit me with them.
So going back to Ghana just a bit, I know you guys are in the same group with England,
Croatia.
Is Panama there?
Yep. That's our first game.
Panama is your first game.
Yeah.
You should be winning that, right?
Like, if we don't win that, then I know that we're
just
just going home.
just at least
just like, yeah.
Just
like,
pack it up.
Yeah, we are wasting our time here.
Yeah, but realistically, how far do you think you can go?
I see us in at least the knockout stages.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's where I'm pushing it right now. And it's always the hope. It's the hope that kills you. Like, when you start to hope so much, that's when it kills you. But
when you talk about the hope that kills you, right? I just remember that this tournament is very much like an AFCON tournament in the sense that in previous tournaments, I think we used to be like, is it 32 or 36 teams?
Yeah.
But now they've increased the size, which means some third place teams are going to go through. So I can already imagine you guys bringing out your calculators and doing
that's gonna happen.
All those minors.
That's gonna happen. It's the standard given. Like, we are going to calculate. We've already bought calculators. I heard they shipped them with the players when they were going.
But yeah, I mean, that group seems tough. Like, to be honest, I think I'll vote that as the famous group of death because England and Croatia, no joke.
We already have a history. So
with who? England
and Croatia. We've played a few games and they end well in the past. So and well, England, there's always been a history. People are actually really anticipating that game. To be fair, but looking forward to it.
I was going to ask you about what African teams you think will perform well. But you already mentioned Morocco, so I'm guessing you believe they're the ones that will go the furthest. I mean, if they're going to win it.
I would call Morocco for now. My bet is on Morocco. Looking at how they built their team over the years, they had a huge transformation. I think a couple of years ago, maybe 4 to 5 years ago, in their sports sector, and they've been training a lot of local talent, and we've seen it in how they've been performing in the last couple of years. So the ones I'm kind of betting on to go further. And because I'm a Ghanaian, Ghana, Black Stars, of course. But other countries would be Senegal, Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, I'm watching their game. I have it tickets.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, with Germany actually. And when I got the tickets, we didn't know who was playing. So just the fact that I got Germany and Ivory Coast,
is a solid.
I think that's one of the best games that's going to be played here in Canada. So.
For sure. And we are showing that as well on the 20th. That would be good.
Yeah. Is it 20th?
It's on the 20th of June.
I think it's on a Saturday. Okay, anyway, I need to check that before I miss my...
it's 20th of June. I know that because we have a show that day. So.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I won't be able to join you guys for that one, but I hope to be there for the other shows.
Yeah. Have you bought your Ghanaian jersey?
Jersey? To do what?
You should
anyway, maybe I need new tablecloths. I need new tablecloths.
We'll forgive you for that. Yeah. You didn't make it. You already hit. I understand
the only
where
team
it's
I'm supporting right now, the only two teams I'm supporting, Ivory Coast, because I can't support Ghana, and Canada, of course, because, I mean, it's in our backyard.
Why can't you support Ghana, though?
I don't want my ancestors to...
I thought we were friends.
It's frenemies.
I thought Nigeria and Ghana... Okay.
If you guys do well, we'll actually be low-key happy, but we can't tell you to your face that we're happy.
I get that.
Yeah, it's sibling rivalry.
Yeah, I get that.
We'll be secretly hoping you do well. Like, oh my God, I don't know if you remember, was it the 2010 World Cup in South Africa when Suarez...
I get goosebumps whenever I hear that game.
I still haven't forgiven him.
Nobody. I
think the whole of Africa actually has secret beef with him because of that.
Honestly, everyone does. Like, Bukayo Saka posted, I think he was interviewed by FIFA a few days back, and he was talking about one of his biggest memories from his first World Cup was 2010, I think. And he mentioned that he saw that game and he remembers the pain, and he's not even Ghanaian, so it was so painful.
Actually, I don't even think it's just Africans that were hurt by
No,
that. I think the whole world.
The whole
because
world was
I think
hurt.
you guys were going to make it to the semis, or was it?
Yes, I think it was the semis.
Yes,
yeah.
and I think that would have been the furthest an African team
has ever gone.
Yeah, at least Morocco did it in the last one. They took us to the semis. We're getting itching. Is it itching?
And we
edging
did so
closer.
well. Like to see that, and it's funny
You guys
how
had a good
football
team.
has evolved over time, because now that could have never happened with the likes of the VAR, and there's a lot of, I don't know if you've been following it, but there's so much AI and technology being introduced into the games now.
Yeah.
So the technicalities are like they're going. I'm interested to see the foul statistics and stuff like that, because it's going to change like drastically.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that during that time. So
the only thing is that I don't think VAR would have changed that much when I think about it, because you guys got the penalty. And I remember
don't even remind me,
penalty. Like it hit the bar, and I was just like, how close can you get?
If VAR was there at the time, right, we would have said it could have been called as a goal, because I've watched that clip so many times. It went over the line.
Did we have goal line technology then? I don't think we had goal line technology.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
it was 2010,
actually,
so yeah. It was
because
quite
I
a
think
while.
I think there was no goal line technology, because I think I remember a game. Was it because I support England sometimes, because they have a lot of Manchester United players, but I think there was a shot that Frank Lampard took that I believe went over the line, like it hit the bar.
Yeah.
And
yes, I think it went. I think I remember
but they
that
didn't
game.
count it for
Yeah,
them,
I think I remember that game.
And I think they went out. Not too long after that. On that note, let's do some hot takes. You already mentioned your surprise winners will be Mexico.
No.
I said Mexico. Morocco.
Yeah, thank you.
But wouldn't that be nice for a North American team to win?
Like host and win, right?
Actually,
which almost never happens.
That's really true, because I was looking at the statistics for like the last 5 tournaments, and I believe
is it probably France? I think.
No, so the last winners were Argentina.
No, like over the years, I think host and win has it not been just? Is it France?
Well, I think France might be the only people that. I think that was 1998.
That was a while back. Yeah.
Also, that was 1998 before 2002 World Cup. I think it was France.
It was probably France.
Then 2002 winners were Brazil. Then Italy in 2006. Anyway, but basically the host countries haven't had a good record.
You mentioned Italy. It's so painful to see that they are not in this tournament as well. They almost made it.
At this point, I'm used to Italy not being in the World Cup.
It's been a while.
The second one in a row or third.
Yeah, or third or so. I think. I don't know what's going on.
In fact, I think the last major tournament I can remember them in is Balotelli was still playing for them. And was it the same one that Cellini pulled Saka back when he was running?
I think so. It's been a while.
Like, maybe, I don't even think they qualify for Euros. No, did they? At least they don't do well. They don't do well.
And I don't know what's causing it. It's like there's been some setback there, but
it's
anyways,
it's difficult because historically they are built on a strong defense, and I don't feel their defense has been that good in recent generations. They've had good attackers, but right now, off the top of my head, I can't mention a star player
for them. Yeah, likewise.
Like in the past, you could mention people like Del Piero, Totti, Tony.
But they are not there anymore now.
No more.
I think the problem has been transition.
So they haven't been able to. And I think it also boils down to the domestic league. The domestic league hasn't been doing as well in like competition. They can't attract the best players, so when you play against the best, like it helps you. It helps you to. Okay, so back to what we're saying about the trend with the host and the previous winners. So I have it from 2006 here, and we see in 2006 Germany were the host, and they actually had the best finish of anybody that has hosted in recent times. That they got third place. They lost in the semi-final to Italy, but beat Portugal for bronze. Then we have South Africa. They hosted group stage exit.
Yeah.
By the way, South Africa. Anyway, that's a touchy subject. But
we don't want to talk about that right now.
Please try. Anyway, group stage exits. They went out in the group stage, but I can remember when they hosted in 2010. I can still hear Waka Waka, hey, playing in my ear. I can still remember all those songs.
Oh, hold on. Let me digress a little bit. I saw a notification about vuvuzelas being banned in the stadium here, like for this tournament, and I find it so interesting that because that has become a staple ever since the
Oh, South
2010
Africa.
World Cup. Like people use it, like fans, spectators all use like vuvuzelas. So
Yeah.
to hear that it's not being
It's
allowed
mainly a
anymore.
South African
Fun
fanfare.
thing, but I think it got adapted by more other countries over time.
Okay.
So
Do you know? Did they mention the reason why it's banned?
they were saying the
Noise.
noise, droning sounds and
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that.
think it
yeah.
can be intense for people that are sensitive.
Sensitive to-
But then again, like why in a stadium
Yeah.
if you're
Football is
sensitive to
pretty
sound?
loud,
Like
yeah.
I mean that's the whole point. We're going there to shout and cheer on our
Yeah,
teams.
football is pretty loud. So
Yeah. They went out in the group stage in 2010, 2014, Brazil hosted. They got fourth place. I remember that they lost to Germany 7-1. I think Neymar got injured in that match. I can remember some
there was
players
so much
crying.
diving and all
Like
of
there was
that.
a lot going on.
Drama.
Russia went out in the quarterfinals, Qatar in the group stage.
Yeah.
I believe this is the first time we've had 3 host countries.
Yeah, it's never happened.
Yeah, so who is going for this? US, Canada, Mexico. And like I said, be careful. Your next answer will determine if we continue this show. Sorry.
Why do I have a knife to my throat? Okay. Who's going furthest?
Yeah.
If we are being very analytical, looking at like style of play over time, I may be pushing for the US, but my preference is not the US. It would be Canada
Of
to go
course.
the furthest. Yeah.
Of course.
Let's see what happens.
Yes. Oh my God, one thing we forgot to mention. We didn't even talk about like what people visiting Canada can expect. People visiting Toronto.
Yeah.
Like, are there any attractions? Are there any
yeah.
hotspots? Like, where is it happening? Where's the party?
I know, of course, there's the FIFA Fun festival.
Yeah.
Even though I heard all the tickets are sold out now, it's a free event, but who knows? A few might pop up again. That's also happening for all the fans. There's going to be performances and music, and of course, we are showing the games here in Toronto. So if you have tickets to actually get to be in the stadium, please show up. And Toronto is a very beautiful city. There's so much to explore here.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening at Union Station. We have there's gonna be like live band music hosted by Rudy Ray Kweku. I'm actually giving him a shout out as well for just like this whole tournament season. There's like they're gonna create like this whole walkway pathway thing to get to the stadium because you can't drive there.
Yeah.
Forget
your car.
Just forget the driving, but there's gonna be music all along the path. There's a lot of interesting activities happening all over the city, but yeah. There's Afro Match Days as well, so come with your friends, come see some of the games, and yeah, even if you don't have tickets to the stadium, there are so many places you can watch the game.
There are pubs, viewing centers, different people hosting all sorts of things. And like she said, Afro Match Days. There's jollof rice.
And
What else do you want?
suya.
Oh, you did mention suya.
I forgot. There's suya, like, and the best suya. Like, take it from me. I'm like big
forget the
critic,
football
but
festival.
that's
Just
suya.
come down to Afro Match Day life. Like, just forget
There's suya,
that.
there's kebabs, there's drinks. Just sure.
So now let's jump to our hot takes. I think we tried talking about this a few moments ago, so sorry guys, we are confused if we are jumping up and now. But you mentioned Morocco, right? Going the furthest, winning the tournament. So who do you predict to be your top goal scorer?
My top goal scorer will actually not come from Morocco.
I don't even think they have a striker that is capable.
Yeah, it would. I'm looking at Kylian Mbappe. Maybe because of his performance in the Euros, I think he has a point to prove, and even from the last tournament as well. So yeah, probably I'll give him.
That's pretty much mine too, because I believe it was the last top goal scorer in the last tournament.
Yeah.
He was top goal scorer in La Liga this season.
And even the Euros had an excellent performance. So
when it comes to goals, when it comes to big games, Mbappe performs. Say what you want about him in terms of his defensive workload and everything. But if you have someone with that output, like, just score the goals, we'll defend.
We'll defend. That's it.
The problem is when you're not
feed you the
scoring.
balls.
Yeah. So how about the person with the most assists?
Maybe Vinicius Jr.
Okay.
might be my choice, I think. What do you think? I haven't really thought about the top assists.
For me, I would have to go for my fave as a Man U fan, Bruno Fernandes. It has to be him, to be honest. Like, the guy is an output machine. The problem is, I mean, Ronaldo is getting on a bit, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure who'll be bagging in the goals for them. But as long as that man is on the pitch, he's going to be spraying the
Yeah.
ball all over the place. Like,
He's pretty.
yeah,
old
and
now.
I think why I'm going for Mbappe to get top goal scorer and Bruno, I imagine both of them will go
Work
far in the
into-
tournament.
yeah.
So the further you go, the more likely you are
makes sense.
to
Makes
get
sense.
it. So
Makes sense.
I'm hoping for a Portugal-France final. I think that would be like the best outcome, entertainment value-wise.
Yeah, fair.
Um,
But don't you guys want like an underdog? Aren't you
An
tired
underdog,
of the
like the
big
only
names all the
underdog,
time?
like it has to be Canada or Ivory Coast, like that I would like to see in the
You're
final.
so biased. Can we end this? What's all this bias? Choose
Wait.
another country.
What's wrong with Ivory Coast?
Nothing, but like choose another country.
So I want Ivory Coast because my boy Ahmad plays for Cote d'Ivoire. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so he
nice.
plays for Manchester United. So I'm so any team that has a United
wait,
player.
hold. For a second, you said Amma. I thought like you had a friend who was.
Oh no.
Okay, because I'm like, right, the player. Okay.
If I had a friend, you won't see me now. I'll not be living inside the stadium.
Because I'm like,
Director
you have
box,
a boy
straight
who
up.
plays for the team. Okay. okay, that makes sense. So yeah.
And then, well, we've already spoken about winners, but who is going to stink the place up?
Who's going to do what now?
Stink the place up. Like, who is going to be the biggest disappointment?
In terms of like countries, or you mean players? Like the
Countries.
country? Biggest disappointment. That's
Like,
hard.
would you-
I'll say England. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks if it.
It
When you
could
said it,
happen.
I just pictured it.
Yeah.
I can imagine the tears and the
I'll say England.
outrage.
And of course, they're
online.
my group, so they ask guy like,
Yeah. I mean, I have a mixed. I would just say soft spot, but mixed feelings towards them.
yeah. Same.
I want Kobe Maino to do well. Man U player again. You know he has Ghanaian heritage, right?
yeah,
So you
yeah.
should be cheering him on. I
That's-
mean, not
but
against Ghana, of course.
He's not
He slide
dedicated
you
to the
guys.
country, so we are not supporting him.
So we're about to wrap up, and one of the things I like to do is to give the guests the opportunity to make some shameless plugs. So this is your opportunity to plug in what you are doing. I mean, you already spoke about Afro Match Days, but you can tell the people where they can find you, and anything else you are doing on the side, you can just let the people know where they can reach out to you, and then I'll put it on the screen, like so that they can follow you.
All right, yeah, absolutely. So, Afro Match Days, Jersey and Jollof is happening on June 17th, 20th, and 23rd June at S3 Placer Court in North York. And we absolutely cannot wait to have you in there. And guess what? And you are hearing it here first, most likely. We just made all our tickets free. So, all you gotta do is just sign up, register, because we have limited space, and just come and have fun. There's gonna be jollof, there's music, there's food, there's good vibes, and you're gonna have so much fun. Yeah, and if you're looking for, we do have a jersey partner, Tribe 57. So if you're looking to get a few customized, authentic jerseys, just hit them up at Tribe 57. But yeah, follow us on Instagram, Afro Match Days, or if you are interested in any collaboration of some sort, afromatchdays@gmail.com. Shoot us an email, and yeah, look forward to seeing you June 17th. Don't be late.
Guys, you heard this here first. That's an exclusive here on the Emmy Toronto podcast for the first time ever. Afro Match Days will be giving us free tickets. Free exclusive tickets.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's a festival. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for the World Cup to be held in your country. So, and it's summer. Go outside, be amongst people, have fun, meet new people, make new friends, talk to
new
people.
friends, yeah.
Right? Yeah. And North York is quite central, so I feel like that's a good location for people. So guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll probably shoot another World Cup episode like mid tournament just to see how her predictions are going.
Yeah.
Just to see how things are going, how the African teams are faring, how Canada is doing. Hopefully at that point Canada will still be there. So in the tournament, and we'll just do like a checkup to see temperature of how things are going. Okay, so guys, that's all from Emmy Toronto, and until next time, bye.
Bye.